Have you ever get a chance into a real combat and then you used your technique there?
Definitely, you have to see what works for you. As I mentioned, there is no textbook form of what works for anyone. It's all about consistency within yourself. She'll be more toned, more confident.
Like I always start my day first thing in the morning is a double espresso.
Don't start your day with coffee.
My God.
That's how consistency and patience comes into picture.
There are three things only: good food, workout, and better sleep.
Yes.
That's all.
I want to educate and mentor more people into it.
Welcome back, X to 10X, another episode. And yes, this time I'm not in Riyadh, I'm not on the Go podcast. I'm back in PH Studio 40. Today we have someone who can throw a punch, who can act like a nutritionist, and she is also a role model for a woman. Please welcome in our studio the powerhouse of energy, fitness, and also a charm, Jinni Shaikh. How are you, Jinni?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you very much. Every day, every night when we sleep, we think of like, we'll start a gym from tomorrow. And every morning when we wake up, we think like, let's start from next day. How do you manage gym every day?
I think it's all about consistency. When you start seeing the result, you realize that, okay, if I'm going to lack today, I know I'm going to hamper my progress. So it's all about consistency within yourself.
Like, how does your journey started? Like, you always wanted to do it, or what was the turnaround point?
So it started basically with my transformation. When I was in college, I was a little bit overweight. So when I stepped into the gym, I felt it was quite an intimidating place. But as I progressed, initially I competed into female bodybuilding competition.
Okay.
So that's how I got the kick. I'm like, okay, fine. I feel this is it. This is my calling. So I wanted to educate myself more on it. So started with nutrition, then training, then boxing came into picture, and then yoga.
Okay. So, like, people around you, do they get scared of it? Like, don't get mess with this girl. She will give a punch. No?
I mean, if that is the case, I would love that. But people who know me, they know I'm a sweetheart. So.
Oh, really? That's nice. Have you ever get a chance into a real combat and then you used your technique there?
For boxing?
Yeah.
Because I haven't competed professionally into it. But bodybuilding I have done, and I just wanted to do it for the kick of the stage. Wanted to know the experience, but never thought of doing it professionally. I want to educate and mentor more people into it. So that's more my thing.
Okay, nice. Jinni, like, what is one fitness myth in the market, like people think, which you could like bash it forever?
The major one that I come across is if a girl steps into the gym, she'll become a bodybuilder.
Okay.
Trust me, becoming a bodybuilder is not easy as much as you guys think. If a woman steps into the gym, all she's going to have is within a couple of years, she'll be more toned, more confident. Her posture is going to change. And overall, I mean, the look of a female who actually is into fitness industry or has a fitness regime, you can make out from the crowd. And people feel that they will grow muscles naturally. It's a long process and a lot of hard work. So that's one myth that I would like to burst.
Okay. You started with word consistency. Like, will you like emphasize or mention 3 daily habits if we do it on a daily basis that can improve our health?
Don't start your day with coffee.
My God, wrong question to ask. Like, this is seriously a wrong question.
So this is what I have experienced myself. It's just boost up my cortisol levels more. And since I've stopped having coffee as my first thing in the morning, you can have any detox drink. Like I prefer, and I even tell my clients to do, is soaked ajwain and methi seeds in the night and boil it and have it as your first drink. And maybe after an hour to a year after your breakfast is done, you can go for the coffee. That's not a problem. But on empty stomach, start with something warm and soothing to your stomach.
Look, this is a very genuine question. Like, I always start my day first thing in the morning is a double espresso. Okay, it's a coffee. So that's also warm, right? That makes your stomach warm and makes me like to wake up. That's my wake up thing. So like, Can I replace it with chia seed or like basil seed or something?
Definitely, you have to see what works for you. As I mentioned, there is no textbook form of what works for anyone. I'm saying, as per my experience, it's ajwain and methi. But yeah, you can have chia seeds with your normal water. You can soak it and have it. The first thing in the morning, you can have a ginger shot. If you like espresso shot, start your day with turmeric and ginger shot. That should work as a great alternative for the one that you're taking. Espresso shot after you're done with your breakfast, you can have, because I understand you are in a field where you have to be on the go and full energy
Correct.
should be there. So I totally understand where you're coming from, but do not start it at the first thing as your morning drink.
Okay, so I can replace it with
Right.
something else. What is your cheat day or a chill day looks like?
So as you are aware, Dubai is as glamorous that it feels. We get so overworked by the week, so weekend is actually a savior. For me, it would be like a movie night with my friends, with my loved ones, and then heading for a dinner, and then ending the day on a silent note. Because हम पूरा वीक इतना ज़्यादा overworked रहते हैं that you need a relaxation day. And I do not train on weekends.
Okay.
On a Sunday, I do not train.
You don't. So do you enjoy having some thoda sa cake or cheese, San Sebastian cheesecake or something on weekend? Chalo, aaj to chalega.
No, I am a big time foodie, Yasir.
Oh.
I'm a big time foodie, and I know how I struggle with my, the balancing thing that I do with my nutrition. But yes, I do not stop myself if I feel like having something, because I know if I do not have it today, tomorrow I'm going to go overboard with the things that I don't want to. So I might as well have that piece of cake and move forward.
You've been training people a lot, right? You must have come across a people like yaar aaj gym aaye and they want a result like yaar 3 mahine mein bas abhi body aise bana deni hai. How do you handle them?
This is something which comes across every now and then. And especially in women, they want a quick fix. They want to get transformed in 3 months. कि मान लो आपने 34 years of life अपनी, you've had a not a healthy lifestyle, but now you are stepping into it and you want to have it. So I first educate my clients on the fitness journey, that how consistency and patience comes into picture. Then once you make them realize that quick fixes usually don't last much. So they have to be consistent, and there will be days where you feel like you're seeing literally zero progress. Those are the days that you have to, contain yourself and then move forward with the same level of consistency. It's life. If you put in the work, you will get the result. But if you know that you are lacking somewhere, that could be your sleep, your nutrition, your recovery, or your training, again, then stress comes literally on the top.
Right.
If any of the parameters over here is somewhere you're lacking, then you might feel a delay in your progress. But if you have it all together, within 3 to 4 months of time, you will see the changes. That's for sure.
January, May, it has seen that like most of the people, they come for subscription. Okay. And then throughout the year, it get declined, right? People don't go for the gym. What do you suggest to your followers or your people, like how to keep it persistent?
I feel the New Year resolution thing, if you, as you mentioned, that people enroll into a lot of classes. It could be boxing, it could be gym, it could be Pilates, but they are not consistent. So I would suggest that start small, pick a sport or pick a fitness regime that you like. It could be anything. It could be volleyball, football, swimming, anything that you personally like. Then I feel the consistency will not become a problem for you. You need to be aware, getting into the peer pressure that, okay, my friend is going for paddle every single day, I should also go. You're not going to like it.
Correct.
So pick up a hobby. It could be bodybuilding as well. You wouldn't know until you try. So I would suggest try 2 to 3 different things. See what works best for you and then be consistent with it.
What if your life would be a workout routine? What it would be called?
Definitely a balancing act. A balancing between strength training and flexibility and with my choices of life and enjoying life to the fullest, I feel.
So make your workout as enjoyment, not as like a duty, right?
Definitely. It should be more than enjoyable. It should be sustainable, I feel. Same goes for your nutrition. Like as a nutritionist, if I would give you a diet, apart from your cultural choices, if I put you on something which is keto or paleo, maybe you might be able to try it for a week or 10 days, you won't be able to sustain it. But if मैं उसी तरीके से आपको एक देसी डाइट दूँ जहाँ आप अपना प्रोटीन, कार्ब्स और फाइबर इनटेक, जो भी आपका न्यूट्रिशन है आपको पूरा मिल रहा है उसी प्लेट में, just working around the portion and the choices of protein you're taking, then probability ये है कि you will enjoy it and you will be able to sustain it for the longer period of time.
Correct. Protein, like it says that के certain gram of your body weight you have to take it on a daily basis.
Right.
What is that like calculation?
So basically you will have to, like for example, if my body weight is around 57, I need to be consuming 25 to 26 grams of protein in every meal.
Okay.
So you have to make that a point that you are consuming. A lot of times with our nutrition, हमारी plate में उतना हम chicken या when you talk about people who have smaller appetite, आप उतना सारा chicken या उतने सारे eggs नहीं खा पाते हो. That's where supplementation comes into picture. That you take 1 scoop of protein, you get 26 grams of protein in that. So it is also very feasible for you to carry it on the go and be on track with your nutrition. So you have to balance between, if at all you are able to get that whole thing from your nutrition on your plate, you don't need to supplement. It's a completely optional thing.
Oh, okay. So if I am taking this much gram of protein through a meal, then it is not required.
Not needed. Absolutely.
What if I'm not working out? Can I keep taking protein? Let's say I took a break for a week or I'm traveling somewhere. So can I keep taking the protein?
You are supposed to be taking the protein. It is not a question. ये mandate है.
Okay.
A lot of people are not aware. Your body needs protein. It is not just for muscle building or not just for कि अगर आप जिम जा रहे हो तभी आपको लेना है. Protein is the necessity of the body. या तो आप अपने डाइट से ले लो या तो आप सप्लीमेंट करके ले लो. So yes.
Any routine, Jinni, if you can suggest those who are traveling a lot. For example, I travel a lot. So how can I keep doing the exercise?
Again, I would say focus on your steps, focus on your nutrition, and whenever you're traveling, go for good choices of meals. You can go for a high protein meal. You can go for snacking if you want. You can make homemade protein snacks and you can take along because the ones that we get in the market is with a lot of sugar and preservatives.
Yes.
So read the labels. Be aware about your nutrition. It would hardly take 10 minutes of your time for you to get educated about nutrition. It's not that hard. Once you are aware कि अच्छा मैं ये खाऊंगी अगर या मैं ये खाऊंगा मुझे इससे फाइबर आने वाला है मुझे इससे प्रोटीन मिलेगा इसमें शुगर ज्यादा है I am not choosing it. So yeah, keep yourself hydrated. Focus on your steps and जैसे मौका मिले आपको a lot of people think that अगर आपको fit रहना आपको जिम जाना लाजिम है. It's not needed. If you want to try home workouts, there are ample of home workouts that you can do. So अगर आपको hotels में आप रह रहे हो या you are going to different locations, wherever you get a place, set up a mat or just be in your hotel room. You can start with 25 reps of push-ups, 25 reps of squats, and if you get a bar, you can start with pull-ups. For a man, I'm saying, and repeat it for 3 times. Body warm-up ho gaya hai, muscles pump ho gaya hai. You can go ahead with your day if you don't have an access to the gym.
So that is enough. Like if I do this when I'm traveling for daily basis.
Yeah, definitely. I feel at least you're not lacking there, right? It's better to do something rather than you not doing anything.
Understand. If I will offer you unlimited pizza or unlimited protein shake, what will you select?
I think protein shake would be my go-to thing.
Yeah, wrong person.
Pizza I do like, but I'm not that fond of it. I would want to have it maybe once in a month or once in 2 months. But yeah, protein shake is a necessity. So.
Acha, when it comes to pizza, like it says that even if you have one pizza in a week, your body metabolism will be so fast because you're doing exercise throughout the week, right? So this will not affect your health. Is it true?
Are you talking about one pizza or one slice of pizza?
Obviously one pizza.
Yeah, one pizza. For yourself, I feel, again, if you are working, working 6 or 7 days a week with full muscle building protocol and following the diet up to the T and, you're not lacking anywhere. And then if you feel like having pizza, then maybe you can take it as a carb loading.
Okay.
But if you're a person who's not able to, go to the gym or sustain your diet throughout the week, and then if you feel कि मैं चलो ठीक है एक हफ्ते में एक बार पिज्जा खा लूँगा कोई बड़ी बात
will not affect the health.
Yeah.
Very good. You are a certified boxer. You are a certified yoga trainer also and nutritionist also. Which comes first?
I think weightlifting is my love.
Okay.
I love weightlifting because I've been doing it for more than 12 years now. Boxing is something I love for my exertion. It's something when I'm feeling super stressed, super worked up, if I'm overwhelmed, and I had to just remove that rage. I think that's like another safe space for me.
Nice. Have you ever faced sitting with your family, friends, and people point out to you like, yeah, you tell me, like, how can I reduce this weight? How can I do this?
It happens more than usual times. Like
Yeah.
whenever I go to India now with between my friends and family, that is definitely a topic of discussion. Honestly, I feel really happy to guide my people in the industry. But जैसे आपको पता होगा कि आप जब घर जाओ, so your family would be like, even if you're like a superstar in your industry, आप घर आने के बाद में my parents would be like, okay, fine, for some days, let's just stop your fitness thing for a moment. Now you eat whatever I'm feeding you.
Yeah, exactly. It happens now when people will, and you will point out कि यार ये क्या खा रहे हो इतना ज़्यादा, तो people will say like, यार आप तो रहने दो यार. Like it happens, right?
Happens. Especially in Desi families, you can't ignore
and
that.
you cannot avoid also. Like when you have a lot of biryani in front of you, do you think like sometimes it happens कि यार चलो अभी खा लेती हूँ, extra burpees कर लूँगी?
Yeah, definitely. If I know कि अगर से ईद हो या कोई फेस्टिवल हो, गैदरिंग हो फैमिली में, you know you're going to be indulging into food that you like, and that's completely okay. I feel Yasir, because हम इतनी मेहनत करते हैं, so it doesn't make sense for you to just be like this grumpy face even in family gatherings. Enjoy your life, but you know you are committing it to something, and you have to pay off double when you go back.
Definitely.
So you have to put in some work, and जो चीज आपको एक हफ्ते में करनी है वो आपको 2 हफ्ते लग जाएंगे. That's all.
When you says कि यार we can do this like in a week or something, what is your workout routine?
So I basically follow. I train for 5 days in a week for the moment now. Otherwise, usually I used to train 6 days in a week.
Okay.
2 days is for lower body, 1 day is for upper body, and 1 day is for core. And 1 day I usually keep it for mobility, yoga, and mild stretches.
So when you say like for leg day for your upper body, does it include cardio also, or how important is the cardio like along with the weight training ke sath?
It goes hand in hand. Depends on what goal you have. Whatever goal you have, if you have a goal of muscle building, I feel like 15 to 20 minutes cardio by the end of your workout would be an ideal thing to do. But if you're on a program by a coach, which usually I design for my clients, so they have like a set program. For cardio, it's different. For weight training, it's different. And for mobility, it's different. So if you are under a coach, you have to follow the program given by the coach. But if you are someone who's just exploring what works for you and you want to try, so I feel like the best split for you would be that you can start, if you have time in the morning, you can start your day with cardio, and in the evening you can do your weight training, and that's how you can work around it. Okay. Definitely cardio is very important, not just for fat loss, but for your cardiovascular health as well. Okay. As we see a lot of youngsters are falling prey to heart attacks and high cholesterol. All of these conditions only come because we are not exerting ourselves in a way we are supposed to. Breath work is something which is not yet that trending or famous in today's time. I feel just cardio is something that helps you slow yourself for a moment, breathe through the workout, and incline walks are great. If you don't have access to gym, you can also go outdoors and get your steps in. Just do it. Like
something your body should be moving it, like not eating and just lying down, like especially eating in the late evening and then sleeping immediately. It's very injurious, like it is very harmful for your health also, right? How important, Jinni, the nutrition versus exercise is? Usually people says that there are certain percentage of exercise and then certain percentage is nutrition. How do you split it? I
feel like in my experience, I feel it's 60-40 basically. 60% is your nutrition and 40% is your training schedule. But as they say that, abs are made in kitchen. If you are someone who want to get abs and that toned physique, then nutrition is something you need to be really, really particular about. But if you feel like, okay, no, I just need to lean down a bit, I need to focus on getting those muscles back, then you can, have like a proper balanced diet and also work out at the same time.
What do you suggest people like those who want to have just a healthy lifestyle? Their goal is neither muscle building, nor become athlete, nor become like too much mobile. What do you suggest them?
Have a balanced meal. Drink a lot of water. Whenever you are eating meals, try to slow yourself down. Don't be doing anything which is like multitasking while you're eating your meals. Be very mindful when you're eating those. Slowly first chew the food and let it digest by itself. And when you're training, be very mindful when you're training. Even if it's like an hour workout, make sure that you are doing something that you've already designed it for yourself. Follow it through and just be consistent with it. That's all.
Okay, great. Any suggestion for women like postnatal exercises? How like does it work?
As for new mothers, I train postnatal care women as well. I feel the moment the pregnancy is about to end and you deliver the baby, it just gets too overwhelming for a woman, and they don't understand where to start from. Once your body is healed, okay, if I'll be doing this, people say it's scary. If I do this, people think it's scary. So first, be aware of what you want. Hire someone who can help you with the process. And over here, I feel if family could be more understanding towards a new mother, that would be great, because I see a lot of women struggling also handling their fitness lifestyle and then handling the baby. So वो जो जिम का वक्त है उनके लिए it's like a guilty thing when they come to me for training, because they're leaving the baby behind and then coming. So I just hope that a lot of people are more aware that the body of this woman has been through so much of trauma, not just physically but mentally as well. This is a time for her self-care and she deserves it. Yeah, for new mothers, I would say start small, slowly go up to your progress, and then just be consistent. You will get
Okay,
there.
this is for the new mother, right? I always have this mind in my mind. I always used to think that care those who are getting married now. Let's say someone is getting married in next 3 to 4 months, and she knows that she will get pregnant and there she have to carry a baby also, right? Is there anything she can start now doing it to have a safe or to have a healthy pregnancy?
Definitely, tracking your cycle is something which is of utmost priority. Seeing how your body reacts to the different phases of cycle. After that, I would highly recommend to see a gynec before if you plan, so that you are aware about your hormones. If there are any areas that you need to work on, balance your hormones. The best way to do is through food and whatever you are intaking. More than the workout, I feel it's the nutrition and the stress management. Sleep optimization is something no one talks about these days. So get enough sleep so that your hormones are in order. This also goes for men, because if you haven't slept properly, the next day you won't be productive. So for women who are planning to getting married or planning to have a baby, track your hormones, see where areas are you lacking, and balance it out. Heal your body through food. That's something which is a lot of people want to go for different treatments or different medication. Rather than that, do it your desi way. Do it, go slow, and track it through your food.
So if I summarize it, there are three things only: good food, workout, and better sleep.
Yes.
That's all, right? So whatever you eat will reflect on your body, and working out is that important to keep yourself mobile, and then sleep optimization, which you just mentioned right
Absolutely.
now, right? अच्छे से सोएंगे तो body will recover also. Great, Ginny. One yoga pose which you want to suggest, which you want to tell your audience without falling right now.
Okay, so if I want to explain it while just being on this podcast, is get on a mat. Now slowly keep your hands on the mat, kneel down, tuck your toes, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, slowly lift up your hips, stretch out your arms and your legs. You're going to feel a beautiful stretch in your upper back and your hamstrings. Stay in the downward dog position for 5 to 6 breaths. Now slowly release and lie down.
That's great. While you guys are doing a yoga pose, we will try yoga over here in the studio. Thank you very much, Ginny. It was really a nice conversation, mix of fun, laughter, and there are a lot of, the new techniques, new suggestions also by Ginny, given that abs are not made only in gym. It required a discipline, it required a consistency, it required a self-love also, and also required skipping that one samosa and tea which you feel like to have it in the every evening, that okay, let's have it, like nothing will gonna make difference. Until that, stay healthy, stay charmed, stay smart.